Bill Self teases Darryn Peterson decision ahead of Kansas Showdown versus Dan Hurley's UConn. A month into the 2025-26 NCAA season, Kansas fans finally have a glimmer of clarity on when star freshman Darryn Peterson will suit up again. And with the Jayhawks game against the number 5 ranked UConn Huskies right around the corner, the timing couldn't have been better. So, Dan Hurley might want to tighten his shoelaces. Meeting with the reporters on Monday, Kansas head coach Bill Self revealed the much-needed update that Peterson could return against the Huskies. However, his status hinges entirely on Tuesday morning's medical evaluation. He has practiced. He's gone up and down, Self said. The hesitancy I have is that before we announce anything, he has to test out medically from a strength and flexibility standpoint. And we'll know that in the morning. So still no answer, but we'll be able to say something definitively in the morning. After his dominant run in high school, Darryn Peterson was widely considered the nation's #1 recruit, with some NBA mock drafts also placing him as the #1 pick for the June draft. But while the fans got a glimpse of his performance in the ongoing season, before he could get comfortable, the 6'6" star was sidelined due to a hamstring injury. Before the setback, Peterson looked every bit the star he is claimed to be. Through his first 2 games, the season opener against the Green Bay Phoenix and the North Carolina Tar Heels, he averaged 21.5 points on 60% shooting with 3.5 rebounds and 3 assists per game. While Kansas would love to have its top scorer back, his absence has helped reveal just how much depth the Jayhawks really have. Sophomore forward Flory Bidunga has grown into a reliable force inside in the paint, playing with more confidence each night and averaging 15.8 points, 8.4 rebounds, and 2.1 assists. Even the newcomers, Melvin Council Jr., Trey White, and Bryson Tiller, have provided the support the coach Self-team needs. On the perimeter, White will give the team a steady two-way force. And then there's Marco Jackson, coming off the strongest game of his career against the Tennessee Volunteers, where he dropped 17 points in 27 minutes. If he can bring that same confidence in the upcoming game, Kansas suddenly becomes a far more dynamic team. We've forced other guys to be aggressive, and now he's coming back. We may be more apt to play off him and play with him from an aggressive standpoint, Self further added, as opposed to passing and watching him go make plays. It could be a silver lining. With the improved Jayhawks set to lock horns with the Huskies on Tuesday, Peterson would be a much-needed reinforcement that could help his team maintain its unbeaten record against UConn. What to expect from Tuesday night's showdown? With a highly anticipated matchup between 2 top 25 giants, the stage for Darryn Peterson's return couldn't have been bigger. The Jayhawks currently sit at a 6-2 record in the season so far, with their only 2 losses against UNC and Duke. The Huskies, meanwhile, are 6-1, with the only loss coming against the #2 ranked Arizona Wildcats. However, if the history between these 2 empires is any consolation, Kansas holds a perfect 4-0 record against UConn, including last year's win when the Huskies were ranked #1. Kansas edged out a 69-65 victory that night. Their most memorable showdown, however, was in the 2016 NCAA tournament round of 32, where the Jayhawks topped UConn 73-61. Add in the home court boost from Allen Fieldhouse, one of the most intimidating venues in college basketball, and Kansas gets an extra push. As of now, ESPN's model slightly leans toward the Jayhawks, giving them a 52.7% chance to win.